Alright, my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to be checking out Red Dead Redemption 2 running on the AMD 7600 XT. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and start this off at 1440p. We're going to keep everything. Let's do this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. We're just going to go all the way to favor quality. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Wait, why is everything still at low? Oh, because I got to restart it? Are you killing me, Smalls? Ultra. 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 Okay. Ultra. Ultra. We're gonna do quality or off. Yeah, we're gonna do off. MSA. Advanced graphics settings unlocked. Ultra. Soft shadows at ultra. Grass shadows at high. Long shadows on. Full resolution screen split. Yeah, absolutely. Water reflections. Okay. Tree quality. Decal quality. Fur quality. Tree tessellation is on. Apply these changes and restart. Oh, we're waiting for it to kick back on, my friends. Shan't be long. I don't know if I needed to restart that or not. Oh, but it is what it is. And we still have our fluid motion frames enabled. Seems like 1440p might be a little bit hard on this card at ultra settings, but that's why we testing this stuff. Let's just check our settings to make sure they freaking held, because I will be mad. Okay, yeah, now we got everything. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into our game. Story. I mean, I'm hoping we can at least hit freaking 60 frames without using upscaling. But if we need to upscale, we will. Don't have a problem with that. I mean, this is 1440p. But I mean, ultra settings on this game, I mean, they are kind of heavy, but then they're not super duper heavy, but they are pretty heavy. This game looks absolutely incredible. So, I mean, we're about 40 frames a second. And obviously you can see that like the fluid motion frames kind of breaks down a little bit when you got fast motions. So definitely not 1440p native on this game. This is a heavy game. So let's go down to settings. First of all, we're gonna try FSR on quality. Confirm that. Okay, now let's see if quality can get us back up there. That got us to 50. So we're about 40 to 50. It says our average is 60 FPS, but we're clearly at 49. So I don't see how the average thing makes any sense. Okay, I'm getting a wee bit tired. I'm gonna pass out. Better stop running so fast. But my gosh, man, this game just looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's try balanced. Balanced FSR. The thing is just trying to get it to like 60. Nah, but we want to keep all of our beautiful visuals, so we're gonna try balanced. Yes, we'll absolutely keep that. So I don't think that's even doing anything. I mean, 40 frames a second is pretty rough if you want to use like frame generation. I mean, as you can see, like if you pan the camera like kind of slow, it's not terrible, but you can see those trees kind of wiggle. You can see the trees kind of wiggle. Even that one right there is kind of hanging up right here. This one right here, when you pan the camera, you can kind of see a wiggle. Let's get back here a little bit so you can kind of see it. Just watch that tree as I pan the camera. Trees out there in the distance. So I mean, like you can utilize fluid motion frames at this, and it will be pretty decent. I mean, you've only got 35 milliseconds of frame gen lag. So as long as you're using a controller, it's not too terrible. This game's got like an auto aim feature or whatever, an auto lock on, so you can easily play this game like this. I mean, if you can play this game at 30 frames a second on consoles, then yeah, you can easily play this at 1440p with quality settings. And it looks pretty decent, to be completely honest with you. The frame gen, you know, I mean, obviously you're gonna see that, like the bouncing trees in the background when you're at this low of a frame rate. But that extra clarity that it does provide, like when you're running in a straight line like this, oh man, this looks beautiful. And if you pan your camera kind of slow, you won't be able to see that stuff too much. It's just a way to try to be okay with the frame gen. It's not terrible, but if your frame rate gets into the 30s, then yes, then everything around you starts to wiggle. But as you go up in frames, it does get smoother. Moving the camera fast, you know, it's not too bad. But yeah, if you're on a mouse and keyboard, like look at this with a mouse. If you use a mouse, it it's a little bit. What the hell, dude? Did that thing just bite me? Uh, 8 minutes of Red Dead Redemption 2 already. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's go down to our settings. Graphics. I mean, that sucks that we're already going down to 1080p, but oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm not in full screen. Duh, window garbage. Man, I don't know why I wasn't looking at that. Wow, dude, we're still not even gonna hit 60 frames on this with balance. No way. That's miserable. That only gave us like 10 frames. Yeah, you're gonna be dialing down settings on this to get higher. This game's pretty heavy, man. I don't know what else to say. I mean, most of those other cards, you're getting, you know, the fact that you can still play this one and it looking pretty good. Yeah, this is a kind of a hit to the 7600 XT. Well, I don't know. Once you get away from that water, it starts to get a wee bit better. Let's test that theory, though. Yeah, we start running backwards and we're dropping down back into the 50s. But if we're going up this way, we're 60s. Interesting. Very interesting. It's almost like it's trying to stay locked at 60 frames. So 58. See, now that there looks a little more realistic. 58 to 60. Settings, graphics. Off. So yeah, you're not playing this at 60 frames a second with max settings on this one. Unless I've got a setting in there that's completely messed up, that's making it not have the highest quality, or that's just killing the resources pretty fast. But yeah, this is a wee bit interesting for sure. Okay, we're gonna try one more thing. Settings. Okay. Let's try our 4K. Let's see if it just drops this card right out of the runnings. I mean, you could probably get a 30 frames per second at 4K with this. Because we're on native right now. Yeah, you definitely want to be turning off fluid motion frames for that. You see how everything starts to wiggle once you get into 4K? Alright, let's do this real quick. Graphics. I don't think we need VSync on for fluid motion frames. That's the... Okay, quality. Quality. Alright, so yeah, you can get to 30 frames per second, at least running around up here. You try to go back down there by the water, and yeah, you're not gonna be liking it. Get that camera pulled back a little bit. So yeah, you're at 30 frames on 4K, but at least you can do 4K. That's good, and you're not getting any pop-in or any of that kind of atrociousness. So yeah. I mean, we're getting closer to another water spot, so maybe it'll maybe the FPS will drop even harder once we get over here by water. Let's see. As we run. Are you kidding me, Snake? Dang. That's like literally the first time I've ever been hit by a snake like that in this game, though. I just want to see once we get over here what our frame rate's going to look like. Yeah, we're still in the 30s. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, you can play this game at 30 frames at 4K on this card. Freaking bleeding. Oh yeah, man, that snake bit me and look at the blood. I got one damn wound. How long it's gonna bleed for? That's crazy. That's insane. Or how long the blood will just start running on the ground. Oh, because it's right there on my knee. So, alright, my friends, that is Red Dead Redemption on the 7600 XT at ultra settings. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.